Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Terra Luna. Right now in the last 24 hours, we've seen a 12.07% increase, and we are continuing to see a little bit of a dip come into play here. We actually went all the way up to about $34.51, and then dipped right back down to about $31.68 right now. If we actually take a look at the market altogether, there's great reasons as to why. We see about a 1.56% decrease in the last 24 hours for the market. Bitcoin almost below 48K. So if that continues on, I do expect Terra to continue to lose some value. Overall, though, Terra has a lot of great things coming to its platform very, very soon. So we're going to talk about some of the news and hype surrounding Terra, as well as where we could see Terra in the next year, as well as the end of the bull market part 2. So we do see market cap right now at about $13.8 billion, and the volume in the last 24 hours being right around $2 billion. So if we actually take a look at the last week, we are seeing about a 44% increase in the last month with a massive 300% increase. Definitely going to be leading the way for most altcoins in the top 100. Terra is doing fantastic, and there's great reasons, like I said, as to why that is. So let's jump into our first tweet of the day. We have a long thread list of projects on Terra. So if you guys didn't know how many projects there were, this was a great tweet back in July 28th. We saw all of these amazing projects on Terra. Mirror Protocol has mirrored assets. We have Anchor Protocol, Savings Protocol. We have Ozone Insurance Protocol, Pylon Protocol, Terra Launchpad, Nebula ETF platform. We're not going to go through all of these, but just an insane amount in this ecosystem continuing to build on Terra Luna. If we actually take a look, though, I want to jump into a couple more different tweets before we jump into, one very, very great thread that I want to kind of take you guys through. The first one's going to be Mars Protocol. So a lot of people thinking Mars Protocol could be the next big thing coming to Terra. Mars Protocol in TLDR, decentralized bank, leveraged yield farming on ANC, MIR, NEB, over collateralized loans, UST, Luna, MIR, and then ANC as collateral. We have reactive interest rates, interest repayments as 80% to lenders and 20% to treasury and insurance, plus Mars stakers. They actually go over their tokenomics as well as the game changer for Luna. So Luna actually retweeted this. And like I said, a lot of people are suggesting that Mars Protocol could be absolutely huge. So if you guys want to follow them and, follow their journey, I think Mars could, continue on to be actually a very decent coin in the Terra space. If we take a look at the next tweet here, it talks about as we approach that launch of COL-5 or Columbus 5, the anticipation and excitement is mounting. TFL has been hard at work updating our front-end interfaces, rigorously testing smart contract migrations, and making sure everything is perfectly set and ready for takeoff. Before we go much more into this, guys, I haven't said my little spiel of if you guys have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. As I said, we talk about altcoins daily on this channel, whether it's Terra, whether it's Solana, whether it's Cardano, whether it's Chainlink, Polkadot. So, like I said, make sure to subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with all of these amazing altcoins. They go into number 2, talking about with over a fortnight between now and block 4,460,000, we are preparing for our official transition to Columbus 5. Before the Columbus 5 launch, we'd like to announce some extra precautionary measures to ensure a smooth transition to the incoming Terra Stargate mainnet. So there are a lot of cool things coming with this mainnet upgrade. Obviously, like I said, COL-5 launch is going to be absolutely huge. They talk about some of their validators. The new gas prices are about 2.5x for stablecoins and 1.2x for Luna. This may affect, obviously, the app or applications that build transactions based on the previous gas prices. And then they talk about more into, a little bit more nitty-gritty details. So we're not going to jump too far into that. But I said, COL-5 is going to be absolutely huge for Terra. I do expect that to be part of the reason we continue to see Terra continuing on this climb up. A lot of hype being bought right now and expecting, big things in the future, and that's kind of what's going on with Cardano as well. But Terra, 300% of an increase in the last month, just absolutely crazy. If we actually take a look, though, we have the LegoMakers.ust talking about per Deflama. Terra has the third highest TVL behind Ethereum and BSC with $6.4 billion. That is absolutely massive for TVL. Obviously, they also talk about it's still really among the cheapest L1s in terms of market cap to that TVL. So ETH is at 3.4 and BSC is at 4.1. So there's too many reasons to be bullish with Luna. Luna is definitely, like I said, one of those coins that a lot of us have been looking at for a while. There's great reasons to really kind of believe that this coin could continue on this path up. But I do want to take a look at this very, very, detailed kind of update on the incredible value inside of Luna. So this was, I will say, August 23rd. This is just yesterday that this was put out. In this very detailed overview, we're going to go in depth on why even after 750% gains since the May crash, Luna is still very undervalued. So the FA provided by Bitcoiner and then TA provided by Jackus Trader. So if you guys want to follow them, that would be great. We have the FA, the TA, and obviously the summary. So we're going to kind of jump through it pretty quickly here, but we're going to jump through some of it, obviously some bigger points than others, but fundamental analysts or analysis, they talk about the opportunity to make an enormous amount of wealth from volatility in cryptocurrencies. Working on resolution of volatility in cryptocurrencies is Terra Money. So Terra is expanding faster and really than anything in the market, and it has been busy years for Terra. So first I launched that Terra Swap, Uniswap inspired decentralized exchange. This was a significant foundational piece for the new generation of DeFi applications to be built on the Terra blockchain. Then second, Terra launched the Mirror protocol and Anchor protocol, plus hundreds of the protocols already lined up, set to launch soon. They kind of jump a little bit farther into the Chai as well. So Terra's flagship payment app raised $60 million in a Series B round. Investors included SoftBank and others. So the money will be used so Chai can actually scale to new markets and facilitate the adoption of the debit card that they want to, kind of announce and bring out to the community. So there's a lot of things going on, and they have, and fourth, the launch of Wormhole Bridge that connects Terra blockchain assets to Solana, a significant upgrade to Terra Ecosystem's Columbus 5, set to alter supply staking rewards exponential growth of UST and resulting in Luna numbers going up. If you continue on the way down, you can see a lot more information on this, guys. Like I said, this is an absolutely huge thread. We'd be here for quite some time if I went through everything. But if you are not convinced, do the number minting 28 million UST, 1 million Luna needed to burn from supply. And, they kind of talk about expected Luna target of $200 to $500. That's why this one's a big one to talk about. Is that expected target $200 to $500? We're sitting at 31.68 right now. Definitely, a price prediction that I think is doable. I'm going to give you guys my exact price predictions here in just a second. Let's kind of jump over to this price chart and see if $200 to $500 is within reason or within range of my price prediction of Terra Luna. So right now we see a great month of about a 300% increase. I think there's going to continue to be a lot of volatility. I don't think we're going to go straight to $200 by any means. But if we take a look, you can see that the all-time high is currently where we're at right now. So we actually had an all-time high before around 2089. And if we take a look now, we can see 34.51 is our current all-time high. As we continue forward, I think there's definitely a possibility of pushing to about $100 to $120 by the end of the year. Remember, guys, I always do stay on the conservative, realistic price prediction side instead of the, a little bit out there. I try to keep it reasonable and, like I said, conservative. So about $120 is definitely a price target for me for Terra Luna by the end of the year. By the end of the bull market part 2, I do suggest that there could be a possibility of $200 to $300. They, in that tweet, like I said, I think they said 200. Well, let's go back to it if we can find it here. Where was it? There we go. So $200 to $500 was their target. I'm going to say, like I said, $200 to $300. I don't see $400, $500 coming, but if it did, that would be obviously very, very solid for a lot of us holders. But, $200 to $300, like I said, within range. If we continue this mass adoption into crypto and the bull market continues on, we could easily see that, like I said, $200 to $300 mark by the end of that bull market part 2. So if you guys want to stay up to date with Terra Luna, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, as it's definitely a coin that we will be talking about here in the future and giving you guys new and better updates every single day. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.